Ready?
Yes. You said the wrong one. Oh. Found it.
Ready?
In some cases, schools have actually embraced cell phones and incorporated them into their teaching. They give students a chance to collaborate with each other. And they can also be used for high-tech alternatives of boring classroom lectures. Cell phones can save us money, and they can help students be more organized. It alleviates strain on the network. And it also allows us to teach kids digital responsibility and citizenship. Unicorns violate their freedom of expression because unicorns violate their freedom of expression, and parents raise concerns about the cost. Because unicorns single out students as being from one school, this might lead to trouble with students from other schools. The findings using 10th graders students showed that unicorns had no direct effect on substance abuse, behavioral problems, or attendance. It also claimed to have a negative effect on student achievements for those students considered pro-school. Unlike a street corner, a sidewalk, or public park, the school setting does not offer many opportunities for self-expression and that do not disturb the school day. In conflict with the First Amendment, school uniform policies create instead an environment of sterilized uniformity. The facade of homogeneity is in no way reflects the real world that students will enter. Instead, our schools should embrace the First Amendment as a legacy of freedom that each student has the honor and duty to uphold. For these students to dress and like flies in the face of diversity of thought and rugged individualism that are the bedrock of our nation and our Constitution.
That's fire. Bro.
How do you think having technology in class can lead to responsibility?
Okay, say it slower.
How do you think having technology in classrooms can lead to responsibility?
The teacher can tell them to how to not waste time on them and how to use them in good ways. How does it distract?
Can you say that again, please?
How does it distract?
You mean cell phones?
Yeah.
They distract because they have games and social network on there, and whilst they're using their phone, they might be using social network and games at the same time. Why do you think having uniform will prevent expression from students?
It violates expression because then students might not have the choice to wear what they want to, and their uniqueness.
Time.
I'm the second speaker.
Wait. Okay.
Oh.
Con team, are you ready?
Yes.
Wait. Yeah.
Judges, are you ready? I think so. Yes. Joy, are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm the second speaker from the pro. First, we are going to answer our opponent's contentions. First, technology is good because of responsibility. We disagree with them because we can use different kinds of ways to learn how to be responsible. For example, from buying helping your mom to buy stuffs in the grocery stores, it can help you to learn how to be responsible, not just using technology. Second, they said uniforms are bad because you cannot express yourself. But by wearing uniforms, you can still express yourself by wearing other accessories or changing the looks. But more importantly, your personality is the most important thing to express yourself, not just by wearing uniforms. And third, now we're going to extend my case since the third contention they didn't finish and they didn't have any impacts. We believe uniforms are good because of better behavior. First, regulating clothing allows for less distractions and alienation and more focus on work. Preventing game colors, etc. in schools, decreasing violence and theft because of clothing and shoes, instilling discipline among students, reducing needs for administrators and teachers to be close police. Helping schools recognize those who do not belong on campus. As a final example from Baltimore, Maryland, Rhonda Thompson, an official from a middle school that has a voluntary policy, noticed a sense of seriousness about work. However, it can be said that something has changed to make the officials take notice. So for these, the following contention, we urge you to vote for the pro.
Their best argument was that cell phones are distracting, hurts education, multitasking, and theft. We disagree because even though cell phones are distracting, they still have benefits. Teachers can use those to teach. Teachers can use cell phones to teach and improve their learning. The second thing they said was that it hurts education. We disagree because even if the internet goes down, it may not create a great deal of frustration because they could still live. Third, they said that multitasking. They said that using phones in class are multitasking because they'll be using their phones in class while the other teachers are saying things. We disagree because the students have responsibility to themselves and that their mother and father gave it to them because they know that they have responsibility. The last thing they said that technology bad is theft. They said that technology, cell phones, computers can lead to other people stealing your stuff. We disagree because students, they could still get their own stuff. And even though they steal, they're going to feel guilty and give it back. Our first contention is that extravagant products should be trusted to be brought and carried to school by students. For example, parents would appreciate it more if they're able to let their children carry cell phones to be in touch with and to be acknowledged where they are at all times in school. If children's extravagant products are not allowed to be brought in school, that means that the school is controlling and criticizing the parenting the children's giving. The second contention is that it also sends a hidden message to students that schools is decades behind and doesn't know that technology is considered the main part of today's society.